Oh yeah, we on. We on, let's go. It's a little one though. A little small one. He's a little alright. You want to go out for me first? Alright, in today's video I will be reviewing the KastKing Centron Lite Bait caster. It's a medium heavy setup, and yeah, I'm going to be doing a full breakdown and the MSRP of this and what you guys should expect. Before we get into the video, I am running guided fishing trips on the river for $50 for 5 hours. You either start at 5 a.m., 8 p.m., no, 5 a.m., 5 p.m. You pick. I'll have a Google form linked in the description, only if you're serious about it. Fill it out, answer all the questions, and yeah, I'll email you right away. So yeah, let's get into this. First off, what I have to do is I have to cut this off because I have to, apparently the last time I used it, I put line on it. All right, let's pop off this reel here. Perfect, and let's pull apart this rod here. Perfect, okay. So now we're all good. I have this spool. This is, okay, so this is actually green braid. I'm sure everybody that's watching this video knows exactly what I'm talking about. But it is literally the exact same stuff as this white braid I have on here. Now I actually do not have any more of this white braid. It's not really even white anymore. These are supposed to be ice white like this. It's not even like that anymore. I've used this thing so much. Like if you look at this handle here, it's supposed to be like a gray. See, there's a big rip in the side. Like I've used this thing when I tell you, and I tell you this thing, it's not breaking. That cracking was literally just from this thing. But if I tighten that thing don't, neither is it. I mean, this is a medium heavy rod. Now you can get them in other situations, I'm guaranteed. But anyways, this is a 7-to-1-to-1 ratio, gear ratio. Holds line capacity, it's 8 pounds to 90 yards. That's all it really tells me, I'm sure. And it is just your traditional bait caster, you know, which I love bait casters, honestly. Now I will give you a tip here when you're running bait casters, especially if you're a beginner. Run braid, because if you get see if I can get a backlash on purpose here real quick. If you get a backlash, I don't know if the camera can see that. Yeah, it can. Watch. And I tell you, it is one of the easiest things to get out. All you gotta do is open up that spool. Boom. And it's out. Here, I'll do that one more time to show you, just in case that camera did not pick that up. Let me get it unwrapped around from all of this. Now, I'm probably one of the only people that you will see that try to get a purposeful backlash. But if I just grab this line and just... No, I didn't get one right there. Nope. Nope. There, that'll do. Now let's give it a nice pull. So it's locked in there. Look, okay, look. That's up. And that line is not coming out of that reel. So all I'm gonna do, and without getting in there with your knife and cutting everything, you're gonna pop it open. Boom. And we're literally done. Now obviously it might take you a little bit more time if you get a true backlash. But most of the time it's not bad. It is so much more manageable to get out of any circumstance, especially when these are like the only rods you have. There's been times I'm like, I'm just gonna go fishing for an hour, and I go, and I get a backlash, and I can't, and I'm done. So I have to go home. So right now the MSRP on this is 75 bucks. Though right now it is on sale for $63. So I would genuinely suggest picking one of these up if you're good at fishing and you know how to use a bait caster, my first bait caster was actually a Temu bait caster. So, I mean, I don't really know why I did that, but I mean, I ended up buying an ugly stick, which I will be reviewing here too. But I would honestly pick one of these up if you're a beginner or if you're an experienced fisherman. Because me, as being experienced as I am, I have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bait casters. I use this one and both my musky ones, which I will be reviewing when we catch a fish on them. But these ones, I've caught 2.5 pound smallmouth, catfish, small bass, bluegill. Literally caught everything. These things could probably, you could catch a muskie on one of these if you get a medium heavy with 15-pound line. The only issue is that you can't throw, let's see here. This can, let me see, 1.5 to 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce to 1 ounce lures. So that's the only reason why I run musky setups, is not because of how much line they can hold and how heavy a line they can hold. Because as you guys saw in the video before this, or maybe not, I reviewed my ultralight Okuma Celsia rod. And I use that just because around here, you know, if you catch a lot of bluegill or a lot of bass, on something like this, small bass, on something like this, it's not as fun. But if you were using like a worm or something and you're lucky enough to get a muskie to hit, or using a little crankbait and you get a muskie to hit, this will actually be pretty good. And I'm not saying that just to get you guys a cheap thing. This would actually work, because one of my muskie setups is $550 combo that I built. It's honestly overkill. The lures I'm running are this big, and I don't know if you guys can get a size comparison, but this is my phone, just an iPhone 16, and they're about 2 times the size of this and about 2 times as heavy as that. So that's literally, it's kind of ridiculous. And these lures, you don't even got to go too fancy with your lures either. When I tell you, I know a lot of people that go and buy lures to stock up for spring. What you need to do is you need to go out with the lures you already have from last season, fish with them. If the fish are biting them, go buy more. Don't waste your money on all this excess stuff. The only thing about these heavy bait casters is that you have to throw heavy lures. So what I do is I always take 2 rods. You guys are watching this and you guys only take 1 rod fishing, change that. Because I don't know about your guys' luck, but with my luck, that rod will break or something will happen to it or run out of line and then you're stranded and you don't have another one. So what I do is I bring something like this to jig with, and then I'll bring something like my ultralight rod to, you know, throw a worm out, or like a little small lure, or even a spinning rod will work too. That is what I do. So yeah, I mean, that's my full breakdown. I would very recommend this as a first bait caster, or just a bait caster that any experienced fisherman wants. I love KastKing. I've been working with KastKing for a while now, and every time I get something from them, I never have a complaint in the world. I have one KastKing reel, ultralight reel, that I have to pair up with a rod that I got out of a mystery box. I have one KastKing musky walleye trolling combo I got to review. And that's actually all the KastKing stuff I have for now. I will be getting more, but let me tell you guys something. If any of you guys are selling a Stark Varg in the Pittsburgh area, I'm interested. So hit me up. My email will be in the description or in my bio on YouTube. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.